Hello, I'm Roger Pelly and welcome to my living room. This is the second in my series that I'm taking you through whilst we're on lockdown, so you can get the best out of whatever you are doing to support yourself at home and your exercise. So with some Pilates principles. So today we are looking at the hip and the glute, which is connected, and not only do strong hips and glutes and toned glutes make us feel really good, that they are really, from a practical level, really important for the body, for the spine, and for the way that we move and carry ourselves. This strong area around the glutes and the hips is essential. So we'll start lying down with your feet in line with your sit bones. Roll yourself all the way down and have the knees facing the ceiling. And then they don't move from this position. They don't sort of splay for a moment or anything like that. Take a moment to feel your ribs settle into the mat. Reach your fingertips away from you towards your heels, so your shoulder blades are drawing down, feeling open and relaxed through the throat and the collarbone. Take a moment to rock your pelvis backwards and forwards and feel its mobility. Rolling as if you had a hot cup of tea. It would go over your tummy and spill, then through your legs, and then so you have a gap in your back, and then you flatten that just by using that. Now try and do that without your glutes. So using your abdominals to bring the pelvis to a tipped position, a tucked position. And then come to a place in the middle where the hot cup of tea, full to the brim, would be perfectly balanced. Take a breath in through the nose, fill the ribs. As you breathe out, flatten the back, tip the cup of tea over your tummy without using the glutes, and then engage the glutes, peel off the lower back, middle back, upper back, onto your shoulders. So you are in one long line from the knees, hip, shoulder. The pelvis is tucked, rotated underneath you. Take a breath in and feel the length over the front of your body, the knees reaching over the ankles. That's a breath in, and then breathe out. Keep the pelvis high, engage the bottom as you start to put your spine back down. Articulate it down bone by bone. Upper back, middle back, lower back, then opening the pelvis back out to neutral, where the pelvis is parallel to the floor. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out. Flatten the back by tipping the pelvis, using the abdominals, not the glutes. Then engage the glutes and then peel the spine off bone by bone, keeping the knees on train tracks so they don't splay out as you push and roll up. Breath in here, and then we'll roll back down, bone by bone by bone by bone, getting articulation into the spine, firing up the glutes and the hips. Breathe in again, and we're going back up, and this time we will stay in that position. So there's the weight is in the shoulders and the upper arms, and also in the feet, nice and even, and you're feeling supported here from the middle part of your body, the glutes. So engage one side of your body and pick up the opposite in tabletop. Now without moving the pelvis, place that back down and exchange. So we're just pushing then into the supporting leg to float that leg up. So this needs to be nicely engaged. And then engage the abdominals and pelvic floor, and keeping the pelvis still while you disassociate. The femur is doing its own thing in the hip socket, while the rest of the body is staying stable through applying the principles of Pilates and using the breath. Now stay with that movement, keeping the pelvis still, or straighten the leg, flex the foot, take the leg down and point it back up. So you're flexing it down and pointing it up. The same principles apply where you are keeping stable through the hips and just moving the leg is the only thing that's moving, and we'll down. The heel is energy away from you. The femur's almost coming out of the hip sockets, and you're keeping still through the pelvis. And we'll do one more each side. Flex down and up and down, up and down, up. Change, adjusting the pelvis, keeping it nice and still. And 1, 2, 3. And we'll keep that here and then push up for 8. And if you've got the bent leg, you can push it up the bent, or you can straighten it and push it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Take that down. Opposite leg goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And losing count. Roll all the way down, articulating down. Staying in the same position, rather than articulate up, just gonna press up. So your body is a piece, one piece, and push. Now come down to your hover, there's space here, and push, push. Keeping the knees and the legs on train tracks. Push, push, push. Okay, and hold up. Take the heels off, and again, push. You might be able to get a little higher, and you can feel that in your glutes and your hips. And stay. Now push the hips, the knees out and back in, out and back in. Feel the resistance. So if you're pushing on a mattress, you're pushing out, feeling, then bringing that back in. And we'll do 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rolling all the way back down. If your knees are a little high, massage your lower back on the mat, and then we'll roll over onto our sides. So you can support that. It's nice when the head is in line with the spine, so maybe a cushion or whatever feels good here, but we're not going to be properly sort of propped up like that, so the neck is all bent. And then jackknife your legs forward a little bit. So your body is straight, shoulders and hips, and then the legs come forward that little bit. Take the top leg to straight, flex it forward, and then sweep it back behind you and forward. So the principles of the Pilates are engaging the abdominals here, the shoulders are back and down. You can use the hand for support here, put it on your hip, put it behind your head. So the less of you that's on the mat, the more difficult it is. And here we're just hinging at the hip. So there's a lengthening of the hamstring, so your hips aren't coming with you. So you might not get as high. It's not like a high kick, but hinging it, opening the hip here, and we'll keep it here. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it behind you slightly, gauge the bottom, reach your arm forward. The body tips slightly, but the pelvis is, we're looking at a stacked pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring that back down. Bend in your knees. Feet will stay together. Pelvis is still stacked. The abdominals are lifted, and we're going to open and close. Just good old-fashioned clams. Now the secret with clams is not to roll the pelvis back as you open the leg. So that as the knee comes up and over to the pelvis, you're not rolling. If there was something behind you, they wouldn't move. So you're really working into that part of the hip. Abdominals are lifted, the shoulders are down. Again, you can support yourself with your hand or have that away, and you can feel that already. And there's some nice work in to the hip. And I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Push yourself up, then you would go back and do exactly the same on the other side of that side lying series. Well, thank you. There we go, a little bit of hip work first thing in the morning, a little bit of 10 minutes there, maybe a bit longer to do the other side, 15 minutes, and there we go, that will work into your hip and your glute. They sort of come in a pair, so kill two birds with one stone for a really nice strong area of your body that will help you feel good and look good and be very healthy for the spine and the whole of the body. So thank you, and yeah, any questions, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like my videos and newsletter directly to your inbox, then you can sign up for my newsletter on my website, lauratapelli.com. Big kiss. Thank you. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.